The Giants 7-1 in one possession games. The Lions 2-4, but they've won their last two. Where's your confidence level with the Lions right now after their 1-6 start?
Confidence level for me is this is still obviously the second year of a rebuild. I like the trajectory. I like where we're going. You could tell through 9 games last year versus through 9 games this year. We are making the proper adjustments. The one area where my confidence has been shaky is some of Dan Campbell's calls throughout the year, because I think we would have won a few other games.
I'm with you on that. I'll tell you what, coaching has been, I would say, much better the last 2 weeks. Yeah. Dan Campbell has gotten out of the way, and would you call me crazy if I said if the Dan Campbell you've seen the last 2 weeks was coaching the whole year, I could argue in one possession games maybe it'd be 4-2, Jay?
No, I would not disagree with you at all. In fact, I would agree. I look at the Minnesota game as a great example. I'm like, we had that. That was our W to bring home. That should have been his first road W. You look at some of the calls throughout this year, though. I forget if it was Minnesota or what other game it was where we went for it on 4th down 6 times. And I'm like, if we had the Dan Campbell of the last 2 weeks and we weren't doing that crazy, those ballsy moves, I just am like, we could have a better record. We should have a better record.
Yeah, no question. And Jay, I want to ask you too, because with this Giants team, the narrative all year has been low-scoring games, running the football, relying on their defense, not allowing Daniel Jones to, single-handedly beat yourself. I mean, he hasn't been set up in a ton of situations to do that. Saquon having hell of a year. How important is it on Sunday on the road for this offense? Because we saw last week against the Bears, not only did they scored in the second half. I mean, with the help of Jeff Okudah getting that pick 6. Obviously, the week prior, you score 15. The Miami game, you score all those points in the first half. And before that, 6 against Dallas, shutout against New England. What do you need to see from this offense? Because in my opinion, defensively, we know the Giants, their stats are going to be a little inflated this week. They're going to play better, at least on the run game. But for you, how important is the offense this week to be able to pull out a win in New York?
Bro, Jeff, if the offense doesn't show up, we don't stand a chance. It's just the unfortunate truth of the Lions this year, because our defense is not good. It's not where we need it to be. Now, are we seeing some bright shining stars on it? Some people coming out? Yeah, absolutely. But if the offense doesn't show, man, we don't stand a chance. They will run all day all over us. Look at Saquon's thighs. They are Zeus's thighs.
Well, I'll tell you what, speaking of the offense, DeAndre Swift, Jay, what the hell?
Talk to me.
Healthy for 3 weeks, not getting any touches.
Yeah.
I'm not understanding what the hell is going on.
Bro,
with him, his shoulder.
I think it might be. I'm sorry, I'm talking over you. That's my bad.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I'm listening. I'm here for you.
No, man, I'm just saying, I'm with you. I'm watching Swift, and I'm like, part of me is just afraid he's not actually as healthy as maybe we're all letting on, and it's more decoy because Swift's out there. The opponent knows how explosive he is. But, bro, I'm not seeing any explosion out of him at all.
Right.
He's doesn't look fully healthy to me.
No, he doesn't, and especially with this defense, because when I look at this defensive line, them getting healthier, getting Charles Harris back, you get John Kaminsky back, you have Josh Pascal playing and getting better by the game. How important is it? Because we know they got to stop the run, but how important is it for Aidan and for the rest of these guys? You get Romeo Cora back to practice this week. What are your expectations for this defense? Because we know they got to stop the run. Last week, the secondary played better. Jeff Okudah had the pick 6, first of his career. What are your expectations out of this defense? What do they have to do? What do they have to stop besides just the run in order to win this game on Sunday and steal one on the road?
Sure. I think a huge element here is somewhere we have struggled all season is when trying to contain the QB and coming around from the outsides, and then they just dash up the center. We're like, the amount of times you watch Hutch coming off the edge, reaching in, attempting to grab the QB, and the QB scurries up the front. You even saw it with Rodgers. I mean, guys that aren't mobile. Danny Dimes has the capability of extending that third down.
Vanilla Vic.
Yep. Yeah, no, and I'm like, I am a little bit worried that he will be able to take those third and longs, those 3rd and 10s, 3rd and 7s, and convert them into a first down on us. So the D-line, we have to, you got to stop Saquon. That's not even a question. It's a matter of also shutting down Danny Dimes. Not that he's a great runner, but he does have enough.
He's an effective runner. No, I 100% agree with you. And if they lose contain, he will make you punish. He'll punish you for it. Having said that, you brought up Aidan Hutchinson, Jay. This is the cocaine. This is the guy. This is your number 2 overall pick. When you draft him, he is destined to be your elite pass rusher.
Yep.
And you know what? Through 9 games this year so far, 5.5 sacks. They're on a 2-game win streak. And when you needed him most last week, he didn't get a sack early on in Chicago and then fell off the map. No. When it mattered most and the Bears had to drop back and throw the football, he was there to help seal the game. Your thoughts on Aidan Hutchinson so far this year?
I friggin' love him, dude. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of Hutch. Yeah, it's been a slow start, and some games, it's been a little inconsistent. However, man, he's one of the key integral parts of our defense. And when you're that guy and think about how much he's had on his shoulders coming here from the moment his name was called for Detroit. Like, those are huge shoes to fill. And so I'm loving what I'm seeing, especially now through 9 games. Like, I don't know about you guys, but it feels like I can see that the game is slowing down to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of turning that leaf over from college ball to the NFL style to NFL speed. I'm very much enjoying what I'm seeing, him coming through in the clutch. His awareness, guys, like the ball that he forced to be the pick 6 games ago. I don't know about you, but I fear that he would have darted in there as fast as he could to take out Fields. And in this moment, he ends up applying the pressure in the middle where he's got to pump it, and then he lofts it, and Okudah pick 6. So, like, you're seeing his mind changing and the speed of the game changing around him.
Jay, give me one player from each side of the ball that is the most important for the result on Sunday. And I know you probably kind of alluded to Aidan, but on both sides of the ball, who's the player you're going to be watching in order to come out with a victory?
Man, that's tough. I'm going to go offense first, and offensively, I'm going to say Jamal Williams. And reason being, Swifty I'm not trusting at the moment. Again, we talked about his explosiveness and the injuries. Williams, and you look at the D-line for New York, they're letting up 5.4 yards a carry. So if Williams can establish early and he can run that ball and we can capitalize on that 5.4 yards that they're letting up, oh my God, we will put up the points that we need. So offensively, I'm going Williams. Defensively, I really want to see one of our linebackers, either Anzalone or Malcolm Rodriguez, step up. We have to contain the center of the field. So let's just go with Anzalone. I think he needs to have a stellar game because I trust our D-line at this point. I really do. Okudah, I'm trusting big time. I need Anzalone. I need a guy in the center to be more.
Yeah, you want one of those linebackers to lead your team in tackling. I mean, we'll just say that against Saquon.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Well, Jay, look, I'll tell you what, can't thank you enough for hopping on with us this morning. You were awesome as always. Let's not wait this long again until the next time. Maybe let's try to do next week if you're available.
Hey, man, I'm available, dude. I'm available. I'll be at the Buffalo game as well. Buffalo.
That is right.
Detroit.
Oh, you will? I'll be there too.
Hey,
Jay.
no kidding. All right, dude. Well, let me. We'll exchange numbers. I'll hit you up and maybe hang out at the Eastern Market. I'll be tailgating.
All right, be
Let's
careful,
go.
Jeff. His left thumb has a brace on it. I don't know where he puts it, so just be a little careful.
Oh, that's fair.
Because that's fair.
Jay, all love, man. Love you too much.
You do
Appreciate
great things, Jay. Appreciate
Take
it.
care.
You guys are the best. Catch you later.
Yep.
Go Lions.
Oh,
Go
God.
Lions.
Oh, God.
You're a
All right.
sick man, Adam.
I just,
You're a sick man, dude.
I say what the people think. All right.